Hello all, D-Swank here, and I am continuing my real quick spotlight on some of the ships I have put together. This is the Lifter. This is the workhorse from our survival series. Uh, because it's the survival series, it's all atmospheric, so it's not really going to do much in space. But in our survival series, for those who haven't seen it, our rules are we can build any small grid, but we have to salvage any large grid non-structural. So we can build like metal blocks, and I think we're including conveyor tubes and doors as structural, maybe decoration as well. But any functional blocks, so let me come over to the Ship of Fools here. The antennas, the engines, the thrusters, the cockpit seats, the batteries, the cargo containers, the reactors, the gyroscopes, the gravity generator, the hydrogen tanks, which has turned into a real pain. But this little ship has carried a huge amount of weight and moved it around. We're using, there's a mod out there that is weld plates, and you can grind to separate blocks. That's the mod we're using to attach the large grid stuff together. And this is the ship that is, well, moving everything around. We've got a spotlight in there. I kind of like the structural shadows from the spotlight. It's got several batteries. It's got 2 solar panels. We've got a roll cage on it, so in case it does go upside down, it'll roll in a more surviving setup. Added a couple of warfare batteries on the side at one point. I believe the core of this is batteries there, and we've got batteries in the tail along with the gyroscopes. We've got the side supports and downward thrusters in the back to give a little more oomph up. And we've got some small ones scattered between the big ones. And yeah, plenty of grabby feet. Not as much horizontal or braking thrust as I'd like, nor forward thrusters. It kind of has this mayfly, dragonfly feel, but yeah, it's a fairly simple little ship, but it's done everything we've asked of it. And the thrusters not matching, that's just, as the game has progressed, that's a little nuance that the thing has had throughout the series. Originally, it was built with the vanilla thrusters, and we've slowly kind of added the sci-fi thrusters as they've gotten damaged. Because this thing has been beaten up. Inside, we have the primary control setup. You've got on-off for your thrusters. You've got unlock lock on the connector that is just there to charge the batteries, and you've got 3 that turns the batteries to auto, 9 sets them to recharge. So you just land it, dock it with that, recharge the batteries, and it's got 2-3 hours of flight time while carrying things like cargo containers and stuff like that. So it's a solid little ship. I've liked it. It's been our workhorse. And people can also ride up here, which has happened fairly frequently because we also don't have functioning jetpacks in that playthrough. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll play around with it on the workshop. If anybody wants to add this into a scenario or into like wrecked things that people can find, you can do that with the Lifter and the Ship of Fools. I think that would be kind of cool. So, hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Until then, bye bye.